And just like that, we're back again with another update on Stellar XLM. The Stellar family is showing tremendous amount of love on, these videos. Appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for doing that. And of course, you guys know, continue doing that, and I will bring out these updates. But before I start, I just want to ask you for one quick favor, because again, like I said, it helps out the channel a lot. Please hit that red subscribe button. But let's take a look at what's happening in the markets going into Tuesday morning. So the broader market still in green. Some obviously coins that are up quite a bit. Some coins is kind of lagging behind the market. XLM still up about 3%, which is quite impressive. If you guys need a reminder for XLM on the weekly time frame, obviously you don't really see XLM making any moves, but it makes up for itself if you're looking at the monthly time frame. Of course, XLM has been making quite impressive moves right now. So if you're looking at the price of XLM, 47 cents right now, and we're up about 2% in Bitcoin. Comparative valuation sitting at $14.6 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 600 million. We're seeing this pretty much across the board. So anyone that's going to come out and say, oh, well, the 24-hour trading volume isn't as high as we have seen in the past, we need to kind of relax. Reason why I say we need to kind of relax is because we need to look at the bigger picture. Usually when you see a decrease in the volume and yet the price is still consolidating quite nicely, that's actually a bullish indication in my opinion. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So let's give it a refresh live on the dominance and really see what's happening. So dominance came down to 60.4%, retesting early March levels, which again is crazy to think about. And we have seen dominance falling quite sharply, and as of now, the trajectory for the dominance is still in the downside. Now we also need to keep in mind that dominance has been pretty much on an absolute tear since the beginning of last year. You can see we have just been going up, and now you're starting to see dominance really seeing some sharp pullbacks, which is nice to see when you are an altcoin holder. If you're looking at BTC here, Bitcoin has been pretty much consolidating. Let's actually take a look at it from the July 10th breakout. You can see kind of ranging around this level, a few retests above 120k, but we are seeing a little bit of pullback right now. But the dominance still not showing the strength that you would expect, which is a good sign. With that being said, if you're looking at XLM, it has been consolidating really nicely above this key support line of around 44 cents and most importantly around the 41.4 cents. We've been consolidating quite nicely around this range, and this is really, really impressive. Look at it. I give you guys visuals. I give you guys, easy ways to understand the chart, because of course when you pull out the fib levels, when you pull out the, RSI and all that good stuff, it could be, a lot, and it can kind of get overwhelming. So I try my best to keep it as easy for you guys to understand. And at this point, no one can, deny the fact that this exact same key resistance we've spoken to you guys about pretty much since July 13th, and we can really see how important it is. Literally yesterday alone, we actually broke above this range, rejected again, and we are consolidating. But speaking about the consolidation, you can see nice sideways momentum happening for XLM, but we're still having a hard time breaking out of this key range, turning into support. That's what you want to see happening. Very, very important, because let's face it, even around this range, let me kind of delete this for you guys so you guys know what I'm really referring to. I'm going to delete this for you guys. There we go. So look at it. After we broke out of there, we actually did not hold around this range more than 2 to 3 days. It was literally the 14th July, we saw the breakout, we fell below it right away. So, and again, let's take a look at it on July 17th, broke out, actually spent a day here, dropped below, you can see. So what am I trying to get here? You want to see this resistance turn it into support, and we actually need to consolidate it above this range, not break below it. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get at. And every other time right now, of course, we are in overall a bullish trajectory, but sometimes these major key resistance really come in the way of the price, and we can really see the importance of that. Right away, as soon as you break out, down. Breakout, it makes its way down. So you want to see the price break out, of course, and actually hold above that range. Even if it does something like this, sideways momentum, that's good. 2-3 days above this range would be that trigger impact this would be a big major confirmation that the price is about to start heading towards the levels we saw, of course, November of last year. And after that, I wouldn't even be surprised if we start talking about all-time highs. So pretty much it has been consolidating quite nicely. Anyone that thinks it's not, I hope the visuals that I showed you guys makes you understand that it has been consolidating really nicely, especially after having such a major move towards the upside. But we need to see a close above that key range, hold above there for 2 to 3 days. I think that would be a major confirmation. But do let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.